This is a devastating situation that we found ourselves in with 6-year-old Samuel. And I hate to say this, but we've seen this before. We spoke with Theresa Balboa on camera on Monday while a search warrant was being executed at the apartment that she lives in. Now, days later, Houston police say she was found in a motel room more than 100 miles away with the body of that child, the body that is believed to be that child. We've just learned from Houston police that the district attorney's office has accepted a charge of tampering with a corpse against Balboa. Now, you'll remember, she is Samuel Olson's father's girlfriend. Houston police say Jasper police got an anonymous tip last night through Crime Stoppers about Samuel, which led them to that Best Western, which is where the body was found. Houston police would not give any information on the condition of the child that he was in when he was found in the motel room, how Theresa got to the hotel in Jasper, or why Jasper of all places. They are still waiting on the medical examiner's office, who will perform an autopsy and be able to tell how long the child has been dead and how he died.
She has been talking to investigators because, like I said, we had some inconsistent stories. So we have talked to her multiple times, and that's going to be ongoing. What led us to Jasper was the Crime Stoppers tip that came in, letting Jasper PD know that Ms. Balboa was there at that location in a motel.
Do we know how long Samuel may have been dead?
We do not know, and that'll be part of our extensive follow-up investigation.
Still so many unanswered questions here on Samuel Olson's death. We want to know why this happened. We asked Houston police what motive Balboa might have had for taking this child's body to Jasper. They said they didn't know. We asked why Balboa even had the child, and they said they didn't know that either. But what we do know is that Balboa was out on bond at the time that all of this was unfolding. She was released in the fall on a charge of assaulting a family member and impeding breath, and that was against Samuel's father, Dalton. Live outside of Houston Police, Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Oh, this is just so troubling and so very sad.
Well, and as she says, it just keeps happening. We keep having these awful stories.
Oh, thank you, Micah. We appreciate that report. Now, continuing with this theme of talking about Samuel, we've learned a lot about Samuel over the past couple of days. ABC 13 digital producer Brittany Wilmore has much more on his earlier years. Brittany?
Good morning. Samuel's grandmother described him as someone who was sweet and kind, and he only just turned 6 years old over the weekend, so she was planning to have a birthday party for him. I want to go ahead and show you some video now of happier times, how we want to remember Samuel. He's there smiling, eating hot dogs, having a good time. His grandmother, Tanya Olson, also told us about some of his favorite things. Toy Story characters that a lot of us grew up with, like Buzz Lightyear, Woody, even Forky. And then there's a video there where he's so animated, he even has an orange Triceratops toy on the table. Olson says Samuel loved dinosaurs.
He is the sweetest, kindest, most loving child. He's so smart. He loves dinosaurs. He can tell you which ones are herbivores and carnivores, and he puts them in the hibiscus trees and lets them eat, and he loves Buzz Lightyear and Woody and Forky. And he's got a really funny personality, and he jokes about my name because I'm his egg. This is Sam. He just turned 6. We didn't even get to spend his birthday with him.
And Samuel's birthday was just on Saturday, so as you said, he just turned 6 years old. They were going to have a party for him, and even had worked in a backup plan to take him for pizza, something any child loves. So you can tell just how really distraught she is, how difficult this is. But we, of course, will continue to follow this and give you anything else that we learn about this little boy. Back to you guys.
So unexplainable. Just no reason whatsoever, no motive, and still, there would never be a motive.
Yeah, exactly. Just nothing to explain all of this, but you can hear so much pain in the grandmother's voice.
Oh, you certainly can.
Just terrible. Well, we now want to go to Jasper, Texas, and that's where ABC 13 reporter Charlie Etzedy is, outside that motel room where little Samuel's body was found. And Charlie, I know as you learn more information about what happened to this sweet little boy, the story just keeps getting more horrendous.
Oh my goodness, Melanie, the more details we learn, the more disturbing and disgusting, quite frankly, this case becomes. Now, right now at the Best Western Motel here in Jasper, things have remained pretty quiet this morning, but last night and overnight, it was just a big flurry of police activity out here, all focused on one of the rooms, number 106 over there. And as soon as the sun came up, more of the guests of this motel started to move around, and they say they saw all of that police activity and were shocked to learn what had happened here to a child.
Working overnight and into the early hours, investigators search for evidence. This Jasper Best Western becoming the scene of a horrific crime as shocked guests look on.
And it's just a sad situation, and I pray that their family.
HPD Chief Troy Finner confirming yesterday evening in a tweet that the body of a child believed to be 5-year-old Samuel Olson was discovered in a room. In the days prior, a frantic search to find him after he was reported missing in a bizarre story shared by the girlfriend of Samuel's dad, Theresa Balboa. Here is what she told ABC 13 on Monday.
She just pointed and said, "That's my son." She took him, "Give me my son back." That was it. And the rest of the conversation was between me and the officer.
So the mother was with a police officer?
Yes. Or what I was under the impression was a police officer.
Several guests say they saw a heavy police presence at the motel yesterday afternoon.
I guess it was around 5:30 or 6 or so. I just happened to look outside the hotel window and I saw like 3 or 4 cop cars pull up.
I noticed there was 8 or 9 police cars, and I said, well, this is not a good thing.
Some say they did not know about the search for Samuel until after they were told what happened. Mitchell says he had seen the boy's picture circulating on social media and says he never expected to witness police making an awful discovery just a few feet away from where he was staying.
They kept trying different room keys and they were knocking and trying to get the door open, and a couple of them had their guns out, and they finally opened the door, went in real quick, and they pulled a female out with brown hair.
The motel managers declined to speak on camera, and this guest overcome with emotion, thinking about the very young life that was taken.
Of course, I was talking to a man out here, and he said, I just said a prayer, and I said, well, I'm praying for the family as well, because it's kind of sad.
You can just see the emotion on that man's face. He didn't even know this child, but obviously moved by it. And so what we've learned at this point is that Theresa Balboa is currently being held here in the Jasper County Jail. Right now, we are working to gather more details on when she will be going before a judge. We're live from Jasper. Charlie Etzedy, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
It is incredibly, incredibly sad. And I know you're following this story and you'll have a lot more for us later on. But as we learn more details, Charlie, just devastating.
It is so upsetting. Our hearts and condolences certainly to the family of the father.